So first things first, we're going to put extra large shredder pack on here. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to the second part of the epilogue for our Astroneer series with the new update that's come out. A much larger shredder and all sorts of things we're working up on the research for right now. So we just got the extra large shredder, and now we're working on the extra large platform C. It looks like a vehicle and then two large platforms on either side. I'm pretty excited about that, but it looks like to make this, it's going to take iron and steel, which, as we know, if that's really going to be the case, we should likely head back to Glacio, where we have all of the steel production we could ever want. Put our stuff up there for a rover. That's good. Now, what to bring back with us? Batteries, I think that's prudent. I dare say we will want some hydrogen. I'm not sure. It's been a little bit of time. I don't actually recall what is kept on Glacio. Is it just argon? It is just argon. Okay, that's what I thought, but that felt wrong. Well, I think we have some hydrogen, and that's just for return fuel. We have some nanocarbon, alloy, and then a spot for our mods. I think at this point we just let this research run at 74 bytes a minute. It's better than nothing. I mean, we're going to be there in just a few more minutes. We'll have enough. Okay, then let's head to Glacio then. And we'll prepare to get our recycling extra large shredder set up. And just make tons and tons of materials. Alright, still sitting on a good amount of fuel. Well, we do want to keep an eye on that. Now, if I could just get to Glacio, there we go. Let's see, so we're down to 1 1/3 tank of fuel remaining. You can see this one's completely gone. And then, oh, wait. That's the one I like. That's the one I like. I don't even know what those other two are. Those must have gotten thrown off of something. There should just be one landing pad next to the gateway up here. Those beacons are for something else, I imagine. Alright, let's bring some scrap down, shall we? Because it's a pretty big deal. I am such a fan of this planet. Cold, icy planets. Oh, look at all this. Okay, well, we've got all of this iron. That's right, we were in full-blown steel production, weren't we? What did we grab? Graphite? No. That's a horrible decision. Well, we must have harvested all the graphite around here. Okay. Well, this isn't going to cut it. Let's see what it takes to get some steel online. No, we already have some steel. Oh my goodness. Well, then we're just going to jump right to it. Extra large platform C, if you please. There's A. There's B. There's C. Look at that. There's not even there's not even enough room. Stop pointing at it. Unplug it. Okay, let's give ourselves a little bit more space. Let's try it now. There we go. Very good. Wonderful. I don't know if I want to keep this skin like this, so I've been thinking about which skins I actually like the most. I am sort of a fan of that. I do like having the space mask. I don't know, that's pretty cool too. I think the DeSolo outfit was one of my favorites. Let's see, the Galactic one, it looks a little goofy. Let's see, hold on. What about... just go some colors. Calidor, DeSolo, Novus. Aatrox kind of green and blue. Glacio looks alright with it. Let's rock the Glacio colors for a little bit. Alright, well it certainly takes a little bit of time to make this platform. Now, the ingredients required for the extra large shredder are 2 tungsten carbide and 2 steel. Well, we have 2 more steel right over here, ready to go. And the tungsten carbide does not have tungsten or carbon. Interesting. Okay, there's the carbon, and there's the tungsten. Piece of cake. And then 2 steel. So we're going to make one of the platform, and then we're going to make one of the extra large shredder, so we can draw our own conclusion as to how they fit together and which one is more valuable. Or if they even work together, because don't forget, so you have these platforms, we're going to be taking into account their actual construction cost, because a platform A is just for iron, and that's what these large ones are. And you can do a lot of neat stuff with those, as we've already shown. But we're also going to have to look at what the extra large shredder on a rover looks like, because that might be some action I really want to get into. So let's go ahead and here, we'll just use this scrap so we don't have to go anywhere. Let's say we're going to need malachite, right, at a 1-for-1. Okay. That's easy. Wow, it keeps snapping over there. How weird is that? Alright, well, it's a lot easier if you just hold the scrap in your inventory and then click on the blue parts here. So that's 5. Alright, there's 6. Let's start with 6. That's a fair request. Alright, we got our extra large platform C. Now, let's grab our steel and our tungsten carbide. There we go. And we'll crunch out one of these extra large shredders. Look at that thing. That thing was tall. I like it. How about, let's just flatten this out here, can we? I'd like this to just kind of stay the same, please. Thanks. Pretty large platform. Maybe that's why they call it Large Platform C. Because it's... Oh, that startled me a little bit. Oh, wait, nope. There we go. That's pretty freaking large. Okay, let's go get the rubber and the aluminum alloy off of our shuttle so that we can begin preparations to make ourselves a large rover, which, I mean, technically what? We have one down here. Yep, and you can see very much this is the same as an extra large platform. So that means a second large rover will hold an entire extra large shredder. And that's really the answer to life, I think. Alright. I wish the rovers had a little bit better suspension. I mean, truth being told, that's sort of their weak spot. Oh no! Okay, well, I don't know why I didn't bring an RTG, because I'm a knucklehead. Stand by. Alright, let's try again. We actually need the ingredients this time. Okay. And we'll bring an RTG with us. Look, it's still building. Well, I mean, extra large construction project takes a little bit of time. Alright, batteries back in, RTG's in place. Now, as we were... We don't want to mess up the snow too much here. Alright, this will give us a chance to... Let's see. Oh, this is debris. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be nice. I have a good feeling about this. Alright, so first things first, we're going to put extra large shredder pack on here. Oh, that fills me with joy for some reason. Next thing we'll put... Oh, look at that. That's almost too much storage. It's going to be clipping into this thing. That's out of control. Oh, of course we can rotate it. I love it. I love it. Alright, power on. Right? Let's take one of these and put it there. And then we need one more blank sort of... Here. Oh, of course. Of course. Because it's all full of iron. Well, I know we have another... There we go. Another empty one. Sort of empty. I think we can pull these oxygen tanks off of there. I don't even need oxygen tanks anymore. Look, it's trying to shred my component. No, no, no. But what could we shred? Could we shred a large shredder? Right? Because we don't need that anymore. No, hold on. We may need that still. Stand by. What? Let's start with the obvious stuff. Oh, yeah. That's right. It's amazing. Alright, so we can move all this... just move all this malachite over here. Right, and then we'll have... Wow, that thing is still going. Okay, so it's still producing scrap. That's good. It's very good. Very pleased. Alright, so over here, we're going to start taking more of this iron, and we need to make more steel. That's just how that goes. We need, well, a lot of steel. Because there are a lot of really neat configurations you can do with stuff like this. Not even with an extra large shredder, but imagine having a smelter on either side, and the inside here is nothing but large storage. So hold on, because we're going to look at that as well. I'd have to re-shred this research station debris. Look at that thing go. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay, that one did not produce nearly as much scrap. I guess the scrap value is proportionate to the, rarity of the materials that were used to create it. And there's no getting around that. The real thing, let's see, we're going to have to transition to some carbon. So I'm going to need some soil containers, and I don't even see any over here. So I'm going to have to what? Have to make soil containers? Oh my goodness. You would do that to me, game. Yeah, we'll just start making a large rover. No resin. No soil. Alright, let's see what I got here. That's enough for a little bit, okay? I wonder if there is a better and faster way to do this. Because again, what if you had... We need more large platform Cs. That's what we need. We need lots more. We have the iron. Yep, we need the steel. Alright. And I know, goodness gracious, I know we have the power. So it appears as though we're not going to be able to rush this epilogue, and that's a good thing, too. Because we're going to start looking at some very different and efficient base designs using this new large platform, because I can already see the potential, and it's pretty exciting. I don't see a place to put this RTG. We could just swap out a battery for it, shred the battery. Let's do that. Let's shred the medium battery. Might as well. Now we should be able to shred 2 things of this size at once. Wow. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Alright. There we go. We'll get a little more resin. I'm thinking we're going to leave these 2, though. I only really want 2 containers full of soil. And we're just going to come down here and take it from this area. Oh, where? What do you know? There's more. Oh, wait. Oh, hello. That's just a platform. That's not even debris. It's like, there's nothing wrong with that. You could salvage it. Yeah, but I want to scrap stuff. And it's got to be stuff that's worth resources. It's got to be valuable. It can't... The platforms are big, but they're made of resin, so you're not going to get much. Alright, well, it doesn't take much to fill up the tanks. Yep. I just didn't want to deform my ground, make this difficult to traverse. Plus, I like being able to see further. But it just shows you how much we've mined up all the resources nearby. There was nothing there. Which is why we're going to do it like this. Alright, so that's how we'll get our carbon. And then over here we should have plenty of argon. It's helium. No, we're not making that anymore. Stand by on the helium. And it's argon. Alright, now stop making all that racket. Oh my goodness. Alright. So let's go ahead and bridge these 2 together here. Please and thank you. Now. This. So you could just... We're gonna clean up the world. That's... Oh, that's actually kind of intriguing. Hold on. Now, I don't think... see, it's going to try to put stuff there, so I think my best bet is to try to have that covered to some extent, at least with a little bit extra. No, let's just leave it empty, because I want to find out if after that's done filling, if it transfers its scrap from this part to this vehicle, if it jumps that daisy chain where we've got them connected, because that's going to make a big difference. Alright, back to the steel, which I'm pretty sure we just need the argon and then the carbon, and then that's it. So, let's see, methane, argon. Plenty of room for more argon. In fact, let's go ahead and load up, and we'll go ahead and kick this on to compress more. And then we'll go ahead and start separating some of these gases from here. We'll get this Starting to look like it's organized a little bit, or at least trying to be. Here, we're going to get gas storage over here. Maybe that big round fancy one. That one looks pretty neat. Okay. More copper and aluminum here if we need to make another rover. That is great. And here's our organic. For some reason, all of the furnaces don't seem to auto-kick on like I remember they did. Yeah, see, it's like they're all default to off now. They don't auto-on, they auto-off, and then you have to turn them on. See, look at us draining power. That's no way to be. Not when we have so many RTGs. No. There's just no call for that here. We can always make more nanocarbon alloy if we have to. I don't even think it's like we really have to. I'll just carry this whole thing down. I was so anxious to open up all the portals, I never even thought what a proper base would look like. I mean, I guess that's not true. I gave it some thought, but the more we develop this infrastructure, the more this is going to become the living example of what a base is. Alright, well I guess since we have the... No, we don't even need that. What am I doing? This is a small printer item. Just go ahead and make one, and then we'll get another. Because otherwise, without the wind, we're going to go through these batteries. Alright, so we've got one, we're making another. Now we can begin with the steel. And this is just to see just how crazy over the top rich we can start to get. Maybe. Maybe, but I think more we're going to be hunting for efficiency. I want to try to find things that actually make sense running together. Like, is this even going to work? This could entirely be way too heavy and awkward. But even if just 2 vehicles, we'll see. Some places 2 vehicles is challenging but more than doable. We'll leave it at that. Okay, well we don't need the silicone here, and then frankly I'm not sure why I destroyed that other battery when I had something here that I could do that with, like that. We have more than enough power now. We'll keep running through the carbon. And at this point, I don't really have a good excuse not to rip up another battery. I'm sorry, old chap, but you are antiquated technology. It has been confirmed. Okay, it does look like it's going back here. Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna actually fill this up real quick. There you go. Now where do you go? That's the question. That's how you do it. Survey says, oh, it does. Oh, then that's money. That is money then. That's how we're going to be trying to make that happen. Let's continue making some steel. Wow, so on top of that, we're going to need way more platform Cs. Not way more, but at least a couple to try out some of my ideas for, like, sort of like massive assembly lines. We'll see. Alright, and then it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. If you want the iron, you gotta leave the carbon. Start that one up. Yep. And then come over here and say, how about another piece of steel? See? It's not a bad little assembly line. It's maybe not as optimized as I would have liked it to be, but Glacio is absolutely the planet to come to if you need to get your steel concerns figured out in a hurry. Let me tell you, we don't have any concerns about steel over here. In fact, I'm about to pull off more iron. See, all this stuff we spent all that time sort of front-loading. Almost as if we knew. We did not, but it would be cool to say that we did. Except that it wouldn't be true. So I guess it wouldn't be that cool. So anyways. Never you mind about that. We have methane and silicone we need to find some storage for. So again, we are confronted with the fact that we need to come up with some storage. I've been a little bit without sleep, I might have to add. I don't think that's going to affect things too much, but always good to be transparent, I always say. Looks like we're effectively out of carbon, still rocking quite a bit of steel. So that's 4, 5, 6. It's enough to make 3 more. I dare say that's plenty. Alright, so then over here we just need the 2 batteries. And then 1 oxygen tank just to make our life easy. Right? And now, since we know everything collects, let's just leave our scrap here. Because why would we take it with us? Although now more than anything I want to utilize the back more. No, let's just rock with this. Okay. I mean, honestly, I should unload all of this nonsense. I almost think it's worth it to build multiple trade stations. Because if you had multiple trade stations, I'm trying to think of ways to do this quickly. Iron, tungsten, and compound. That's not that ridiculous. You could build like a small array of them. Nothing out of control. But maybe like 4? Don't have enough for the steel and the iron, so... Start it up again, and now this time we're going to leave before it ropes us back into doing it again. Ah, we interrupted you. Let's go look for some real wrecks. I mean like some stuff to salvage, right? Let's get our salvage on. And, oh, what? Hold up. Oh, yeah, can we salvage this? Tell me we can. No, you know what? I'm bringing it with us. I'm bringing it with us. I am, because you don't know. You don't know when you're going to want those research bytes in your inventory for when the next update comes out. One less thing to do, right? So this one is a desired power. Okay, well. I still don't think we're going to be able to make that work. Nope, I should have brought some extenders is what I should have done. Look at that. Boom. Shredded and snagged. Piece of cake. Well, this seems like the absolute best use for this thing. Now, this, I think, is one of those satellite things. Yeah. Refill internal power supply. Okay, so this one's a power over time. Not so much all at once. What? Why is this one not working? Okay, well, it says power's going in. It's showing power going in. Maybe it's got to go from this way. Nope, it absolutely does have to go from that way. Could the power... Oh my goodness. Could the power reserve, in fact, be so massive? No. Because we would see it depleting these batteries. And in fact, it is not. And that's not even the one that requires a certain amount. We shall head on our way then. We shall bid adieu. Oh, look at that. So wonderful. We have research and scrap. Okay, let's go find some actual scrap, though, instead of just grabbing up all these dynamics containers. Oh, as I say that, there's another one. Okay. Whoa, little much, little much. Hold on. It's like I'm not saying we turn the whole thing into concrete. I'm just like, maybe we concrete it a little bit, see how we feel. How are all of these already open? Doesn't seem like that should be the case, does it? Alright, ready for the noise again? It's quite a substantial amount of noise. Let's try to give it some space. Let's see what's over here. Ah, more scrap. These give an okay amount. These give a really good amount, though. Just gotta be careful of the local plants. They're no good. Gosh, it's still grinding up that thing. What a profound source of scrap. Well, now we don't have to leave this planet. We don't have an agenda. We don't have to pursue another planet. Now we can take our time. Here on Aatrox. Oh, wait, no. We do need to go see what's new in the mantle. Oh, see, I'm starting to have fun playing the game now, and I want to make a better designed base with these large platforms. I'm already running into trouble. Okay, well, let's drive back. That's just as well. We'll drive back to base camp. And then what we will do is we'll go down to the mantle. We'll check it out. We'll have to do that this episode. And it just goes to show you we're going to have to do this as a three-parter, which is fine. three-part epilogue with 3 updated planets, biomes. Sounds about right, I would say. Sounds about right. Okay, looks like we finished our large platform, our second large platform C. So we're not going to actually build with these just this second. Not right this second. Battery, 1, 2. I'd make number 3. Look at that. 3 extra large platform Cs. Okay. Now, I don't think this is the path we took to get down to the mantle, but I don't see a reason why we can't use it. Anyways, perhaps. Maybe this is the path we took to the mantle. Either way, it's starting to get a little deep. Okay. Stop. Stop. Okay, so let's get... What is that? Okay, so I think we found our answer. I was going to say, let's get a sign that we're in a different biome. Hold on. Yeah, look at this nonsense. Oh. No, come on. Go find somebody else to bother, please. Oh, look, this is it. Okay. A new type of plant life has been discovered here. Really? Let's see about maybe going down another level, shall we? Maybe, huh? Let's just see. Because I don't see any... There's the Titanite. There's the Laterite. I don't see any Hematite, so... Or ammonium, so we cannot confirm that we are, in fact, in the mantle yet. Oh yeah, no, look, there are different types of plants. Look at this. Not this thing. But beyond it. Look at this. It's like, what the heck is this? Okay. So we're just kind of on the border. This is when you hit the patch where you're just starting to see the mushrooms. I still think maybe they should go back to Calidor and make those plants maybe a little more frequent in the mantle. They were pretty neat, but just maybe not as frequent as they should have been. Okay, so now this is the actual it. Yeah, there's Hematite, there's Titanite. It's all just down here. This is the mantle. Oh yeah, look, we got these like ice plants and these things. Okay. Sure, yeah, I'll give you that. Oh yeah, indeed. Look at this. Okay, well it is distracting me. And there are dangerous plants down here. Do not forget that. Okay. Alright. Looks pretty good. It definitely looks icy. I like that there's a variety. You've got these sort of staples, and then you've got these sort of ice rock things, but then these are by far my favorite. I like these. I wish there was a way you could relocate them or plant them or... I don't know. Not tear them down. No! I'm destroying the environment. Oh. Humans are terrible for the environment. Oh, Recyclops. Okay, so we're going back. And that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up part 2 of our post-patch epilogue here with Astroneer, checking out all the neat new stuff. One more planet's mantle still to check out, and then also maybe pull out some of these extra large platform Cs so we can look at some neat ways to arrange things to make it a little more like an assembly line. So I hope you've had a good time watching. Until next time, take care.